So today we'll be getting into some stories with Batista, Omos, and one former WWE Superstar who's looking back at the anniversary of her affair with Daniel Bryan. For today's question of the day, are you excited about the fact that more and more WWE Superstars are jumping into the superhero cinematic universe? Let's start things off with this Batista situation. When you think of major WWE Superstars who had amazing transitions into Hollywood, three big names probably come to mind: The Rock, John Cena, and Batista. These are three massive WWE names that also became household names from their massive success in Hollywood. There's been plenty of superstars that have acted in movies before, but these three are the ones that are continuing to hold things down in the Hollywood scene right now. The Rock has become the world's biggest movie star for years now. John Cena is quickly rising with his performances, and Batista has had major roles as well. One of the biggest and most well-known roles for Batista was his Marvel role of Drax the Destroyer. Drax appeared in the Guardians of the Galaxy series and made some appearances in some of the Avengers movies as well. He had plenty of funny lines, great moments, and quickly became a fan favorite character. However, Batista said that he's done with the role after Guardians 3 and has vented out other issues with how the character has been treated. There's also been a lot of miscommunication and Marvel just dropping the ball on a lot of things Drax related, according to Batista. The latest issue was with Marvel's new What If series. Drax appears in this animated series, but fans quickly noticed that it wasn't Batista that was voicing the character. So fans asked Batista why he didn't at least do the voice for the animated version of the character. Batista responded by saying that he was never asked by Marvel. Guardians of the Galaxy director James Gunn was even surprised by that fact and responded to Batista by tweeting and saying, "What?" So there seems to be a lot of miscommunication going on there between Marvel and Batista. Maybe Batista can jump over and try some things with DC Comics. John Cena and The Rock have both recently joined the DC Cinematic Universe, and things are going well for them. John Cena is getting a lot of praise for his work as the Peacemaker villain. He stole the show in that film. And The Rock is currently filming the Black Adam movie for DC. So we'll see if DC could potentially be Batista's future as well. But that seems to be the latest with that story. Omos is no doubt one of the most intimidating superstars that WWE has to offer right now. He stands at well over 7 feet tall and very hard to bring down on the mat for any opponent. His overall athleticism and agility for someone his height is really unbelievable as well. WWE could really have something special here with him. But Omos was recently a guest on WWE's The Bump and told a never-before-heard story about how he was embarrassed in front of WWE all-time greats like Triple H, Undertaker, and Batista. Omos had this to say about what exactly happened that day when he was practicing entering the ring by going over the top rope. "I did it one time and they're like, 'You gotta do it again.' I'm like, 'Brother, my pants are gonna rip.' I did it again. I got comfortable. And then the fourth time I tried to go, it ripped. Literally. And I'm just like, what am I gonna do? I can't go home. I don't have another pair of pants." Let's go on with the show. The whole time doing the show, I'm standing ringside and my whole backside is just exposed. They have Taker, Batista, Triple H laughing. So just a funny behind the scenes story there between Omos and three WWE legends. Omos seems to have a very bright future ahead of him in WWE though. WWE has released a couple of their big guys from the roster this year, but they kept Omos. So you can basically look at this as them selecting Omos to be their next big guy. Someone that steps into that Big Show, Braun Strowman sort of role as WWE's one and only giant. In this climate, no one is really safe from being randomly released, but WWE seems to be investing a lot of time into developing Omos. So he should be safe from all that and have a very bright future ahead of him in WWE. Who knows? Possibly maybe even a future world champion if he continues to get better and better and they truly invest all that effort into him. He's obviously tag team champions with AJ Styles right now, and the two of them are a great tag team. But it'll also be interesting to see what Omos will do as a solo act down the line. Will he continue to be dominant? Will he continue to go on a massive winning streak? We'll have to keep an eye out for his WWE future when he eventually breaks away from AJ Styles. Former WWE Superstar celebrates 7-year anniversary of her affair with Daniel Bryan. Well, the year was 2014 and WWE was building to a big match between Stephanie McMahon and Brie Bella at SummerSlam. As part of the storyline and to further the tension, Stephanie McMahon introduced a woman named Megan Miller, who was portrayed by Chelsea Green. Megan revealed that she was actively having an affair with Brie Bella's husband, Daniel Bryan. That led to Brie coming out and trying to attack Chelsea Green and Stephanie McMahon. The whole affair part of the storyline didn't go past that moment. It was never really revealed if the Megan character was lying or not. But we're to assume that Stephanie McMahon put her up to it and made her lie for the sake of getting back at Brie. Or maybe it really did happen. We were never really given a clear answer. But it's been exactly 7 years since that segment aired, and Chelsea Green celebrated the anniversary on Twitter by saying this: 7 years ago feels like a lifetime ago. She posted that tweet along with pictures from the segment and with Daniel Bryan. Speaking of Daniel Bryan, everyone is hyped for CM Punk's AEW debut. This is the alleged week of his debut, but don't fall asleep on Daniel Bryan as well. CM Punk's AEW debut has been dominating the news, but can't forget that AEW also reportedly signed Daniel Bryan and have him sitting in their arsenal as well. So it'll be very interesting to see that play out and when Daniel Bryan will make his long-awaited return to the ring with AEW. The logical thing for AEW to do is, of course, space the debuts out from each other. You don't want to have CM Punk and Daniel Bryan debuting on the same night, or just a few weeks apart. That doesn't seem like the greatest move. To keep things really hyped up and going, it makes sense to use CM Punk and ride his hype out for a bit, and then bring Daniel Bryan in later on just to light things back up and keep that momentum flowing. Stretch their debuts apart so they both get some time to shine on their own. And if AEW is able to land Bray Wyatt as well, then they may also throw another wrench into the plans with Bryan and CM Punk. Maybe it'll become, well, who do we debut first, Bray or Bryan? A lot of fans really want to see Daniel Bryan, but Bray Wyatt was shockingly and unexpectedly released from WWE, and his massive fan base will come running to wherever he appears at as well. So do they want to go with Bray Wyatt first and get him back on screen before Daniel Bryan? There's going to be a lot of decisions to make there. Obviously, it appears that CM Punk will get the first debut out of the potential big three. So it'll be interesting to see who comes in after him and how they space out Bryan and Bray's debuts. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? What did you think of Batista's reveal, Omos' story, and the Daniel Bryan anniversary? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.